The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
The beat! The man! You gotta beat the man! Woo!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729280. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729280. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
What are you waiting for?
got a choice to make. Everybody needs a leap of faith. When are you taking yours? What are you waiting for? You gotta go and reach for the top. Believe in everything that you got. You're only living once, so tell me, what are you waiting for? You know you gotta give it your all. Don't you be afraid, it's good for. You're only living once, so tell me, what are you waiting for? You gotta go and reach for the top. What are you waiting for? Believe in everything that you got. What are you waiting for? You know you gotta give it your all. What are you waiting for? You're only living once, so tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Off of the album No Fixed Address, it is their biggest single, Nickelback, with the voice of Chad Kroeger. What are you waiting for? You can see it on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment, on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke1, where the conversation is ongoing. The weather is getting better in Canada, at least. That's a bit of a reprieve to look forward to. The sun is going to be staying with us for the next couple of days as it's come out from behind the clouds. I noticed that before I started broadcasting the show here today and went live. Over the last week, for the better part of the last week and a half, dare I say, we've seen nothing but rain, mist, and fog. So seeing the sun come from behind the clouds is a little bit of something to look forward to, and dare I say, a reprieve. Thank God for that. It's going to be staying with us through Tuesday, most of Wednesday, and possibly up to until at least Thursday of the long-range forecast. So at least we have something to look forward to, and we have so much to talk about in the way of conversation. One of the biggest news stories posted on professional wrestling news websites and on our Facebook page and on our Twitter at Jonathan Clarke1 was the issue involving Hulk Hogan and WWE. Apparently some kind of racial issue involving the Immortal One, Hulk Hogan. Should we look down on Hulk Hogan for his opinion, which he's expressed over the last couple of days? I don't think we should, because Hulk Hogan, in my opinion, my estimation, my point of view on Hulk Hogan, he was really a staple of professional wrestling. He was purchased from the American Wrestling Alliance by Vince McMahon all those years ago. Terry Bollea repackaged into Hulk Hogan, and he carried WWE for a number of years before all of this happened. So I think that's what we should remember Hulk Hogan for being, the legend that he's been remembered for being for so many years, no matter what wrestling organization he worked with, either WWE, WWF at the time, WCW, TNA Wrestling as their general manager, on and off again. He's done so much, and not only that, but he's also went outside of professional wrestling on the independent scene and made the scattered appearance there as well. So I think we should remember Hulk Hogan for the legend that he's established himself for being for so many years in the wrestling business, and shouldn't choose to look down on Hulk Hogan for how many people have been reviewing him so negatively because of some racial issue or some kind of comment that he may have made for an interview or some media outlet outside of professional wrestling. Now, what WWE apparently have done, from what I can gather, from some conversations that I've been having over the last couple of days, they've taken Hulk Hogan's name off of everything. I don't know if I really buy into the idea of Hulk Hogan's name being taken off everything, because, as I said, the name that he has established in the wrestling business for so many years was a name of greatness, and nobody could surpass the legacy of Hulk Hogan. Very few names like Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, The Undertaker, come along in professional wrestling. They are here one day and gone the next, and they are never reproduced, never reduplicated. So I think that with how few names come into the business, like an Undertaker and a Stone Cold Steve Austin, you can never reduplicate a Hulk Hogan, and you're never going to. So with his name that he's established in the wrestling business, I don't think they've gone as far as to take his name off everything, although some wrestling news websites have said they have removed Hulk Hogan's name, programs, commercial advertising as the host of events, the host of WWE programming over on the network, which exclusively he was signed on to do. I think Hulk Hogan's name is never going to be forgotten, and you can never get rid of a name like Hulk Hogan, just as you couldn't Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the Rock fans will never forget about a Hulk Hogan character, no matter how much unprofessionalism was exemplified on his part. Not only was he exemplifying unprofessionalism, in my opinion, but WWE's response to the comments that Hulk Hogan may have made or may have caught up within, I think that was also unprofessional. So I'm not really taking either side in this issue, because I think both parties, both the WWE and Hulk Hogan's representatives, were very unprofessional in this situation and how it was dealt with. And apparently also, wrestlers are commenting on this issue as well. Wrestlers like John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Triple H are giving their opinion on Hulk Hogan and how unprofessional he was, and apparently some wrestlers are actually taking either side, taking the side of WWE and taking the side of Hulk Hogan on the other side of the coin. I think that both parties are at fault, and they need to come to a mutual agreement. And I don't think that you should have went as far with this issue as what you did, because it goes back to how much money the WWE made off Hulk Hogan, how much Hulk Hogan gave out of this wrestling business. I go all the way back to WrestleMania 30 and how Stone Cold Steve Austin said to Hulk Hogan face to face, he respected the hell out of Hulk Hogan for everything that he did for the wrestling business, and without a doubt, without there being any question in anyone's mind, Hulk Hogan definitely did a lot for the wrestling business from the 1980s right up until at least the early 90s before he left for WCW in 1995 and came back by the year 2002 and won the WWE Undisputed Championship at that time from Triple H and went on to hold it for a number of days, establishing himself as a legend. And in 2005, about 3 years after that, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Also, apparently, fans are going as far to say that Hulk Hogan will be taken out